When choosing a door, there's several different options of material. There is steel, there's fiberglass, and there's a wood door. And each material can produce something different. And so when you're thinking about a new door, we always coach people to think about, like, what do you want to achieve with your entry? You know, when you walk up to the home, this is talking about a front door. When you walk up to the home, you know, the front door is always the first thing you see. It reflects the personality of the person inside. I like to say it's the house's smile, so what does it look like? So we're gonna start with, what do you want it to look like? And once we figure out what you want it to look like, we're gonna start with, well, do you want a wood look? Or do you want a painted look? And based upon a wood or a painted look, we can provide a recommendation. If you want a wood look, it's best to choose fiberglass or wood. They can get it hand stained, really pulls out the grain. Fiberglass does a great job of creating a faux grain with really low maintenance. Steel does a great job of providing a strong, great finish door, but typically a flat finish where you're gonna go with a black paint or something like that. And then wood is your most customizable option. So if you have a really unique entry, almost always it's gonna have to be wood because it can be custom handmade for your particular opening. Whereas fiberglass and steel doors, while they have lots of customizations, there is some limitation to them. So when you're thinking about a front door and the material that the door is gonna be made of, we're gonna kind of shift your focus to, what do you want the door to look like? Then let's see what our options are. And then from there, we can choose what's the best material for you, because they all have their pros and cons.